Batang Abra. Sila makakauna dito sa ating fourth. Mejia. Traveled on that move. This time, it's Batang Abra's turn to put a bit of full court pressure. Hinogin still hasn't got himself going. Moctimar. The pull-up three. Couldn't get the bounce. High up for that board is Harry Herrera.
One and done para dito sa Pasig Capacity Matisse, no? They couldn't get the ball into the hands of 30 Malaga on the post. A great adjustment sa side ng Batang Abra Weavers to deny him already kasi they're having problems when they have the ball in the post, so might as well just don't let him get it.
Alfanta matulis on that three-point try. Hinogin gets the ball back, goes behind the back. Ooh. For a second there, I thought Locsin had some trouble with his knee. But maybe a knee collision lang. Still back on his feet is Jid Locsin. Hinogin able to draw the foul. Yep. Tatamaan ng tuhod. Hinogin. Another turnover para sa Pasig. Ahead to Alfanta.
Well, Pasig Capacity Matisse, they really have to move the ball around. Kailangan mapagalaw muna nila yung defense ng Batang Abra Weavers eh. Kasi kapag nakaset yung defense ng Abra, nahirap siyang basagin eh. Kaya nakikita natin yung disiplina ng Abra eh. Talagang alam nila yung scouting report nila. Alam nila yung tendencies. That previous play, si Hinogin, they switched on the ball screen. Pero alam din nila na kung saan na-atake. Kaya merong mga guys na ready to help out.
So, even yung sistema ng depensa rin, so talagang nakalatag na rin para dito sa Batang Abra Weavers. It's really difficult para sa Pasig to get anything going.
Well, they really prepared well, no, para sa series na to. Talking about itong Batang Abra Weavers, and that's another missed shot para sa Pasig Capacity Matisse from the outside.
The last three-pointer na nahulog para sa Pasig was way back in the first quarter. 2 of 21 now in total.
Yeah, and napakalaking napakalaking number nun. 21 attempts, only making 2.
They set up Alfanta from the corner. Mac Alfanta already has 11.
Itong Abra, they're also struggling from the outside. But again, ang dami nilang kayang gawin eh. They can get 2 points, as you see this 3-pointer from Hinogin. Badly needed para sa kanya and sa kanyang team. But again, Abra Weavers talagang nakakuha ng stops, and they're just very consistent on moving the ball around, getting into their sets, and just finding easy shots every time.
That's Hinogin's first points dito sa ating ball game. See if that can get him going. Locsin turns it over. Hinogin on the attack. Challenges Lozano. Gets the bounce for the finish.
What about Hinogin? Looking straight into Lozano's eyes, daring him to challenge him for that layup, and he was successful.
5 straight points para kay Drew Hinogin. Lead at 19, 62-43. Lozano. Shot clock is down to 5. Lozano pa rin. Hands it off Locsin. A second to shoot. Batang Abra will run out of time. So another stop dito sa Pasig. Pero yung tanong nga in that third quarter, Renzo, can you actually convert after making a stop?
Great defense there for Pasig Capacity Matisse. No? Wala ring nakuha kahit anong opportunity yung Abra there. Talagang every two-man game, every handoff, they're just switching. Kaya pare-pareho rin naman ng size eh. So again, yung defense ng Pasig, maganda eh, nandun eh. Nakikita natin na yung effort nila on defense, nandyan talaga. But again, the problem is here on the offensive side.
Not a problem that time though. Podador making this an 8-0 run now para sa Pasig Capacity Matisse.
Well, Podador was the player who sparked that run during that first quarter, and just he had gone quiet since that 5-point run nung first quarter.
Lead down to 16 now, 62-46. Eligado trying to get it back to Panapanaan. Unable to hit on the short stab. Tapigan, mapupunta kay Hinogin. Podador pulls up for another three. Could he make it back to back?
Well, but you gotta give it to him, no? If you're Podador, talagang kailangan itira mo yun eh. Especially if you feel it, yeah, you just made the basket, you have to take it.
Miranda lays it up with the left.
Well, Dwayne Miranda just knows what to do off that ball screens, no? I think maganda ang kanyang reads sa mga ganong sitwasyon eh. That time, he was able to get an easy layup.
Hinogin to Muktimar. Gets fouled by Miranda.
And etong passing capacity mo, especially etong si 3D Malaga, he has to recognize that Batang Abra Weavers are blitzing etong si Hinogin and si Muktimar. So, kailangan bago pa lang dumating yung screen, sinislip niya na eh. Kailangan early roll siya dito para magkaroon siya ng slight opening.
Bayani able to draw the contact. Balik siya sa linya.
Is na two guys will be sent to him eh. Kailangan idodouble siya. So, he has to release that ball early.
Better things now para sa Pasig-Apase Timothy's dito sa ating fourth period. But still, a 16-point deficit kinakaharap nila. Alpanta, naitawid. Gets ito panapanaan. Alpanta to Eligado. He will be called for a charge.
And gotta give credit to Hinogin, just staying aggressive, fighting those screens, and yeah, Eligado, he has a wide body, no? So no intent to bump Hinogin there, but sumabit eh.
Hirap din talaga maiwasan ito ni Eligado. But ingat, like you said, credit due Hinogin. Able to sell the contact. Gives Pasig another opportunity to inch closer. Hinogin. What about the three? Gets it to Bayani. Russell on the attack. He hit na naman. Maybe a bit too deep. The ball will stay with Apase Timothy's.
And again, no touches for Junior De La Rama on that possession. So it's just very interesting to me.
Loren on the move. Couldn't get it to drop, but a foul will be whistled. They're going back to your point, Renzo, with the injection of Junior De La Rama dito sa lineup ng Pasig-Apase Timothy's. And Nicole was reporting din earlier, kumbaga the lack of practice time para dito sa Pasig. Parang hindi din pa nakukumpleto, I guess, yung chemistry that they want to have in this series. And parang ito na yung actual practice time nila, yung pagsasama nila dito sa game number 1.
And that's a big challenge for Coach Jay Cruz, no? Especially if you have players from other schools, tapos pagsasama-samahin mo sila, definitely mahirap yon. And going up against Batang Abra Weavers na talagang very familiar with each other.
Timeout muna tayo, brought to us by Domo Domo. Slurp, enjoy and smile. Final 4 and 56 dito sa ating ball game, 64-50 is the score. Batang Abra Weavers Lamtech still up by 14 points, but this is the closest the Pasig-Apase Timothy's have been, Renzo, in this fourth period, outscoring itong Batang Abra 12-5. So yung opensa na hinahanap natin kanina pa nga para dito sa Pasig-Apase Timothy's, at least in the first 5 minutes dito sa ating payoff period, kahit papano they are able to get that going, pero time no longer on their side.
Well, other than rebounding, ito lang din naman talaga yung naging problema nila in this game eh. Hindi sila makashoot talaga eh. Yun lang ang naging problema nila. Kasi on defense, again, paulit-ulit ang sinasabi, nandun yung energy nila, nandun yung disiplina nila. And right now, na medyo na-address na nila yung shot making nila, nakakalapit sila ng kahit paano sa Batang Abra Weavers.
Lozano trying to look for a foul, none given. Hinogin nagmamadali sa kabila. De La Rama left all alone. Couldn't knock down the triple. Rebound panapanaan. Bayani will be called for a reach. That will be the third on Russell Bayani.
And even Junior De La Rama wide open from the 3-point area. Missing. That's usually a make para sa kanya. But again, with the struggle Pasig had the entire game, talagang yung frustration, you can see na rin in the players eh.
Full court pressure once more para sa white shirts. Miranda. Sinidikit na ni Hinogin. Dwayne against Ju. Herrera kontra De La Rama. He will be fouled. 2 free throws coming up para kay Harry Herrera.
Well, good defense na sana for Junior De La Rama, but at the last second decided to reach for that ball. Inabot pa yung kamay ni Harry Herrera.
Para kay Herrera, already has 5 points to go with 7 rebounds. A shade under 11 minutes of action. Quality minutes para sa Batang Abra Weavers Slamtex. 1 of 2 for Herrera. Garupil back in the ball game, replacing Justin Lozano.
And this is also one strategy for Coach Jay Cruz to consider for the next game. Right now, they have Junior De La Rama playing that center position para sa kanila. So maybe it's something na pwedeng pag-aralan ni Coach Jay right now. He's experimenting on that small ball lineup.
65-50. Batang Abra Weavers Slamtex still up by 15. Miranda has Bayani on the switch. Shot clock is down to 3. Miranda held by Bayani. Miranda clutching on to his face. Trying to keep a step dito kay Miranda. Talagang mahirap din gawin.
Well, Miranda is not the quickest, but again, the way he reads the situation, alam niya kung paano magkakaroon ng advantage in that situation. Nag-switch yung defense sa kanya. Alam niya na mas mabilis siya ng konti kay Russell Bayani, so isang quick move lang.
Immediately held on to his chin, I believe. The officials once again taking a second to review. 3:31 still remaining dito sa ating ball game. Game number 1 pa rin ng ating Junior MPBLD League National Finals as the foul is upgraded. So na sportsman-like foul against Russell Bayani.
Well, it was above the shoulder, no? So no surprise with the call there.
Gonna hurt itong post din ng Pasig dahil you can argue a bit of momentum for the first time in this ball game. Renzo, nakuha nila in this 4th period, but yung mga ganitong klaseng developments would slow the game down, and Miranda sinking the first as well. Couldn't make them both, but they will still have possession. A fresh 14 to work with. They get it into Miranda. This time it's Lloren assigned to him. Baba ang shot clock sa 5. He will be called for a carry.
Well, the good news for Batang Abra Weavers there, they were able to burn a lot of time on the clock, and sa ganitong sitwasyon, yun na lang yung kailangan nilang gawin. They really need to manage the time.
Ganun lang naman yung klase ng turnover, then yun nga, may good news ka pa rin makukuha.
Oo. Ano rin sa sobrang ganda rin ng nilaro mo the entire game.
For the door for another 3. Gets his 3rd of the ball game.
And again, for Pasig Timothy's, if you involve Junior De La Rama, right away, pagkakuha niya ng bola sa poste, right away, meron agad dumobol. And that opened up the 3-pointer para dito kay Podador.
That cuts the lead down to 13, 66-53, under 3 minutes now to play. Looks in to the corner, another 3. Di makakabawi si Garupil. Hinogin. Kick out, Lloren for Trey. Shot won't fall, but medyo yung tres na hinahanap dito ng Pasig-Apase Timothy. As Herrera is fouled by Podador.
That was a hard foul from Podador. But again, itong si J. Mark Lloren, he's been struggling also, no, for Pasig-Apase Timothy.
So the usual suspects, Renzo, in terms of the offense itong Pasig-Apase Timothy's, haven't quite gotten the production na hinahanap natin or nakikita natin usually from these players in their previous series. Ayun nga, Lloren was one of the players that you spoke about, Renzo, Moctimar as well, and Joe Hinogen. So parang sabay-sabay sila. Usually may isa, dalawa that you would get those points from. But at least in this particular game, parang hindi talaga gumana any of those primary scorers.
Well, this is the national finals already. And those players, those usual suspects for Pasig, they have to expect that Batang Abra Weavers will really prepare kung paano sila mako-contain, kung paano sila mas-slow down. And right now, after this game, nakita nila kung paano. They need to adjust.
Corredor misfires. Herrera picks it up. Trying to slow things down now itong Batang Abra Weavers Lamtex. Up by 14, 67 to 53. Herrera. Shot clock is down to 6. Last 2 minutes na tayo dito sa Paco Arena. Herrera off the mark. Podador picks it up. We run to the other end. Hinogin. Attacks Roxin. Gets fouled and scores. So Ju Hinogin, after being scoreless for the first 3 quarters, has 7 points dito sa ating payoff period. And that's a Ju Hinogin we know, Renzo. Sabi mo nga, yung umaatake talaga, not really falling in love with those outside shots.
And Hinogin, alam naman natin kung anong kayang gawin nito. But again, itong Batang Abra Weavers magpe-prepare para sa kanya. So Hinogin has to find a way. Hindi siya pwedeng basta na lang mag-give up. And that's the right move para sa kanya. After getting that stop, just go straight to the basket like he usually does.
Lead down to 11, 67 to 56. Just a minute and 42 remaining dito sa ating laro. Locsin. It's a pick from Herrera. Goes to Garupil. Floats it up. Shot won't fall. Tapik. Almost falling para kay Locsin. Gets another offensive rebound. Ball is loose. Picked up by Lloren. But he turns it over trying to get the ball back. Herrera says, let's slow it down. Shot clock is down to 4 though. Alfanganta to Herrera for 3. That just might be the dagger para sa Batang Abra Weavers Lamtex.
Big shot para dito kay Harry Herrera. And J. Mark Lloren wasn't able to secure that basketball. He already had a hand on it. But again, loses it. And Batang Abra Weavers just being composed even with those kinds of situation. Nakikita pa rin nila kung kanino dapat mapunta yung bola. That time, Harry Herrera was wide open for that 3-pointer. Big shot para sa kanya.
No go on the 3 para kay Hinogin. 72-56. Final minute now dito sa ating game number 1. Herrera. Played excellent para sa Batang Abra Weavers. 10 points off the bench. Locsin escapes Lloren for the bucket.
What about Jid Locsin just putting a nail in the coffin?
Hinogin. Another 3 will miss. Final 32 seconds now. Batang Abra will likely just dribble out the remainder of their shot clock as they will secure the victory dito sa ating game number 1 of this best of 3 national finals sa ating Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL D-League season number 2.
But this is a series, no? National finals, this is a series. So Pasig-Apase Timothy still has a chance to adjust a little bit, make the necessary adjustments para sa game number 2. But for Batang Abra Weavers, this is just a great game para sa kanila. No, talagang yung disiplina yung kagustuhan nila na ma-secure itong panalo na to. They were really successful in this game.
He's made that run in that fourth period. Yeah, talagang ang laki na nung puhunan na binaon ng Batang Abra for the first 3 quarters. Our final score will be 72-56, game 1.